No one deserves to die like that. No one.
Rachel Bennett and the Belisle family on Flower Street in Belmopan are coming to grips with the loss of the only son and brother in their family. 21-year-old Nerval Belisle was snuffed out of his life at around 1 on Saturday morning, here outside La Cabana night spot on the Hummingbird Highway on the outskirts of Belmopan. His father, Nerval Belisle Sr., told reporters today that his son was supposed to graduate from the University of Belize come December. Belisle Sr. says that when his son left home last Friday night, it was not with the intention to go partying. In fact, he was murdered while trying to part a fight between two groups of men.
He didn't left partying, he went to meet a friend because they wanted to do some little work on Saturday morning. And probably maybe then just after they discuss, just take a little walk out. He was not in any fight, he was trying to quell something that started, or understanding. And he was telling the guy that this doesn't make no sense to behave this sort of way. And once he turned, I understand, it was with a broken bottle. He just made it. He was in no fight at all.
The officer heading the investigations, Assistant Superintendent of Police, Cinques Martinez, agrees that the killing was, quote, a senseless act because the man who committed the deed was just stabbing randomly during the brawl.
3 of them went out there, after which they engage in a fight with some guys from Kamalote village. This person get the bottle from somebody, break the bottle on the ground, and start wheeling. And that's when he caught Nerval Belisle Jr. Other person from that were along with Nerval were being punched and kicked out. And that's when apparently he went to try to defuse the situation. He wasn't involved in the fight. This was about 5 plus 3, about like 8 persons involved in the fight. And during that time, it was so unfortunate that he was caught.
But while many say that the incident started from inside the establishment, the owner and manager, Mike Menghivar, told Love News that is entirely inaccurate. In fact, he claims that the persons involved in the brawl never made it into his nightclub that night and that the stabbing took place at the corner of the street outside the business.
People were saying that this thing happens inside the place, and it wasn't inside.
Did it start from inside and finish outside?
Neither. The crowd that get into this matter, we didn't saw them for the whole night. None of them went inside.
They were patrons inside.
Maybe they had plans to enter the club, but to get into this incident before.
Meanwhile, for Nerval Belisle Sr., his son was not involved in any illicit activity and was merely caught at the wrong place at the wrong time, trying to be peacemaker for two groups that chose violence as their means to solve their differences. He said that his son was a youth with ambition.
Nerval is a student at UB, and he is a kind, loving person. Doesn't talk much. He loves sports. Basketball is his main thing. Every day you can find him on the basketball court.
What was his ambition in life?
Well, he decided to do all kind of things, but the main thing he wanted to do is to start a greenhouse where he could have provided plants and so that he could have provided people with doing landscaping.
The sad twist to the whole incident is that the victim and the accused were cousins who never knew each other and whose paths only crossed during the brawl that ended in death.
Nerval will never have a wife. We'll never have kids. Our little girls and our little sons will never know their uncle.
Reporting for Love News, I'm Marian Ali.